back to Swift Owl 7 Gaming. I am Swift Owl 7. And you ever wonder where that username comes from? Well, one, I love owls, and they are very swift. They don't make a sound at night. But secondly, the 7 actually comes out of the little salute symbol. It used to be just Swift Owl until Minecraft decided in its infinite wisdom to switch systems and would not let me use my username, which I had paid for. I lost that account for not banned or anything. It was just didn't get migrated over, and I tried many times, and you know, there's not much you can do. So that's where the name Swift Owl 7 comes from. The 7 is a little salute symbol, if you will. I also thought that if anyone goes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, at least 7's down the line too. So hopefully that username will be freed up for everything. Let's what are we doing here? We need some sticks is really what we need. We're gonna go over and grab this tree. It's really not a tree, it's more like a baby tree. It's a bush. We're gonna grab it though. Grab the sticks from it. I don't have an axe to grab wood or anything. We'll just grab these sticks. We'll leave the log. I don't think he'll grow a new top. It might. Okay, that's plenty to do what we need to do so that we can enter officially the Copper Age. Just for kicks and giggles, since we have 2 blocks in our inventory, we will do that. We're also almost done with our roof on this side. So, yeah, I mean, it looks done right now, but it just has a little bit more to go. I have this in my inventory. I just want to maybe extend this out a wee bit here. Okay, that's a little, gives me a little bit more room to move around. Okay, so do we just right click? Yeah, that seems to be sufficient. And sticks, I'm assuming, just work like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's our copper axe, and we can do our copper hammer. We can leave this here for right now. Our axe, our pickaxe, we want rather, to take with us, and we need more copper. And as I look, there was clay. All the copper that we really know of is up at spawn, and we know that there's a ton up there. Was there something any closer? I'm looking for a copper axe of any type. It's just a wee bit closer. So we might have to travel back up to spawn, which I'm not the most thrilled about. Okay, let's finish a couple things around here before we go back to spawn that simply need finished. Like this roof. We'll be able to grab some stuff right here that's growing on our island. I like keeping our island nice and mowed anyway. So that works for me. Works for us, hopefully. So the safest way to get to spawn, probably by boat, at least part way. See if we can get a full stack here. 56. I saw that one coming. 57. That's going to be good enough, I think. The 8, 9. That'll give us 160. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that makes things nice and convenient for us to make some blocks here and use our knife to break them down, and then we can make them into what we need to. We definitely need at least one roof piece. I think we need 2. Let's get up there and see what we need to do as we finish off this roof. So put 1 down. We need 1 more. Let's do that. We also need 1 of these. And that should be... Oops. Let me pick you up. Let me pick you up. Almost. Almost. Almost had it. Ba-dum-bum. There it is. So we tried that way. It needs to go this way, doesn't it? Yes, that'll work if I can get it in the hole. There we go. Hey, it's done. I'm pretty stoked about that. I like that that chimney's taller than that one too, so that worked out well. We have to do the chimney on this end and that end in another episode, but for right now, let's pull down our dirt scaffolding, and that'll make things look a little bit better. We can probably, you know, grab that and replant it right here, maybe. Just making that little path along the edge. And we'll fix this up where it looks a little bit better. Probably turn it that way. Mile blocks anyway, so that's not a big deal. Let's put some things away. Put this in here for now. And really, that's all that we need to put away. We can put this in here, I guess. And this. I want to reset our torches before we leave. They're only good for 48 hours in-game. And we do that. Now, things are still spawning in here that, unfortunately, should not be. I don't know how to deal with that. I'll grab this and eat this. And I will take with me, see how good everything is. Still good. I will take with me, food-wise, a stack of berries. Take this one. We might need the shovel. I got spears for defense. Sticks. Yeah, I don't think I need sticks. The axe we can put back. It's getting ready to be broken anyway. I'll take that. And berries, flint. Yeah, you never know. I might need that. We'll seal things up a little bit because we know this room's a little bit unsafe, dangerous. Excuse me. Let's grab this. We'll bring everything back and use the hammer when we get back here. And we're going to hop on our boat. Spin around here. Let's just go on our map and just kind of plot our course. I think, again, if we hop out right here, there's a trader here if we need to get to safety. So if we can get through this little maze here, And we definitely can because we've been here before, and we can actually remove that dot. No, what's here? That's midway. Okay. So I think we'll be okay. We still have to explore that ruin, don't we? Once we get some copper tools, oops, that went really well. Once we get some copper tools, we might explore midway. This is going to take us around those wolves, so I'm kind of happy that we're going this way. And we got packed about 3 wolves over in that direction. And hopefully, the idea is this will also avoid any other mobs that could pose danger to us. And it's now a little faster, I think, than walking. Walking might be faster, but we're going in a straight line. We're not going around, well, we are going around islands, but we're not going up and down over terrain and things like that. Either way, we're not really exploring new ground because we have a good idea of what is around us. Oh, I have to keep that in my hand. This ain't Minecraft. I was getting ready to eat some berries, but I think we want to maybe go in this direction here. Just a little bit. Look through these islands coming up. Right here around. Looks like a good place to travel to. Can't leave torches to mark the way like you could in other games like Minecraft, because they do go out in the rain and they do burn out anyway, which I love the aspect. We can leave some, you know, lighting sources. They're a little bit harder to build. It's possible we might go after this rabbit, but I don't know that we will. I don't want to chase him right now. I'm more interested in getting into this copper age, which we kind of have. We got copper tools, but we don't have a steady source of copper. But at spawn, I do believe we will have a good amount of copper discovered. For all the spots that we've found it in, I don't doubt that we'll have a good quality bit of copper. I guess if we come to shore right here, that's fine. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I don't think we've really explored this little stretch right here, so we will mark on the map our boat so we can come back to it. Fog is pretty dense over here. I do love that. Hopefully there's no wolves or anything that we have to encounter or cross. So we're not going to see them in this fog. We're going to park right here. Let's go ahead and put our... wish there was a boat icon, but we'll just use our blue dot or whatever color we want it to be. We'll call this boat. Cap lock is apparently on. Boat. Okay, safe. That's fine. We'll take the ore with us. Man, we can't see diddly squat. So much for exploring anything. I think that's a waterfall out in the distance. Hopefully this fog clears up, because we could run into some trouble if it doesn't. I'm not interested in running into trouble right now. There's not a whole lot of safe options for us. We would lose our pick, we'd lose... It would not be good. We are carrying valuable stuff. I can't see anything, guys. I'm just hoping for the best here. Something comes after us. What's our game plan to fight it off, I guess? If it's a wolf, we're really done for. If it's a bear, we might have a chance. There's a trader. That's good. We can always run back to him. Let's pause right here on the shore. I think we're safe. Just get our bearings. Pretty much straight ahead. We keep going straight. The roar of that waterfall kind of scared me a little bit there. You can't see anything on the ground. I know we're on the right path. We know of the, remember this, where we found that rusty gear? So we are definitely on the right path. Grab some flint while we're out here. There's no reason why we can't do that. Fog's clearing up a little bit. Maybe. These woods should be fairly safe. I haven't seen anything in them. Let's kind of make sure we are heading, kind of tracking on site here. That's good. Yeah, we're coming out of the fog. That's great. Into the pine forest. Keep tracking straight. We should run into what we need to run into. I'm a little nervous in this forest, even though I can see very well. Some ruins here. Have I seen these before? Okay, that's just music playing. Kind of scared me a little bit there for a moment. We should be coming really close to the areas to mine. Yeah, we are. Boy, this is so overgrown. You know, it's. You just hope there's nothing out here, and we've been here before without, you know, any significant problems. I guess we'll just take this one here. Clear some of this brush away, and we'll get some sticks at the same time, which are needed. I don't have any support beams or anything, so we haven't built a saw yet. We need more copper to make that copper anvil. So hopefully, clear this out here. There's some more copper on the surface even that we missed apparently. We found just by clearing this out, which is already great. I think this area is really rich in copper. Let's just clear out these bushes. We get a lot of sticks this way. This is a great way to get sticks. Just want to be able to see things coming up on me if things do. I feel like every time we come here it gets thicker and thicker with underbrush. I don't know if that's actually happening or if it's all in my head. But we'll go ahead and pick this up. Okay, so pretty much right here is a great spot to start. It's granite gravel. So I think we can dig a little bit maybe. We're gonna have to really watch out for landslides. So what we're gonna do, this is sand, oh man. The rock's down quite a ways. So I need to do this in a very stable way. Clear off a couple layers here. There's even more gravel underneath. I mean, this is gonna be very difficult. So 2 is usually fairly safe. You can usually leave 2. Sometimes you can leave 3 standing, and sometimes not. At least from my experience. Let's build another shovel here. not sure, you know, right, do this here. I think what we're going to do is a entrance right here. There's copper right there, guys. That's great. But before I do anything, I need to shore this up a little bit. So we are going to take out a layer here. Okay. So, let's do a, we're going to need to do a turn just to get down there in a safe way. This granite that we're picking up will be great cobblestone. Mix that with a little clay. Look at that. Let's try, we could pose a little risk of a landslide, but I'm okay with that. Coming down this way. There's a nice supply here. Let me go up here and again stabilize things a wee bit. I have to watch out for this back here, and we can actually just pull this down just so it is a little bit better as we dig this hole in the ground. Okay, and that's rock right there, so I don't need to worry about that too much. What I do want to do is pull this down, actually. I think we'll be okay. Putting our stairs right there. Man, there's just copper everywhere. Having a hard time placing where our stairs are to be. I mean, it's a great problem to have, let's just be honest. This might give a little bit of a... No, we're good. Okay, there. We got stairs along the back side. We can focus on this here. Just pull this down for kicks and giggles. Okay, we're just going to pull this one out. There's a 16.7% chance that those could fall. But in my experience, on my multiplayer server, they have not fallen. Literally last night, me and Avid just went mining. We just made our first copper pick, and we went mining. We didn't do anything crazy, other than what we're doing right here. So we really didn't miss anything. Now that has increased because there's less support around it, so we have to be mindful of such things. I'm going to leave that there. We might head down that way. Got excellent haul out of this. And I would imagine this vein goes on deeper down too. 20 units of copper per one, right? So if I put that there, it's 20 units. That's great. It's because this is 20 pieces smelts into one copper ignite. This is 5 units. So I mean that's fabulous. Let's keep that there and keep going this way just that wee bit. I'm not seeing anything there. Let's pick right here maybe and go in. Yep, that's a good move. Keep going in a little bit. I'm watching the hunger bar. Let's eat up, actually. Mining does drain your hunger quite quickly. Okay, let's go ahead and go down one. See if there's anything underneath that we might see. Anything crazy. Go this way a wee bit. Yep, there we go. Might behoove us to remove this floor here and see what's underneath. Takes a little bit of time, but we know we have found copper here. We know it can be a layer below. Don't know how deep copper runs in this world. I'll leave that one block there just as a way out. Do up this corner real nice. So didn't find anything here. Keep going on this path here where we did find some more stuff. Time check. Now we need to be heading back. So, we got 38 units of copper, or 38, whatever those things are. Let's head back. I think we have enough to make significant progress. It is going to go dark soon, that's why I want to kind of get going here. There's more copper here. We have to put this on the map. We will pick that up. Yeah, empty hand. So that is super. Absolutely super. We've had a good first mining run. That might be the title of this episode. I got about 6 other episodes before this that I have to name and go through, so I don't know if I'll remember that. But this is definitely a very good run, guys. I want my spear in case I run into anything. We are carrying extremely valuable cargo. We cannot afford to run into anything dangerous. Fortunately, we have the water to take us back most of the way. Here comes the fog, which I don't particularly like. Surprised it's still here. Yeah, some nice thatch from that stuff there. We've ran through here many times. Not gonna find anything new. Just trying to get to our boat. Oh, rips are starting to open, guys. So we need to make note of that. Down here to the coast. We should be safe. It's so hard to see. Right across this maybe. I wonder if quicksand's a thing in this game. I mean, sand does move. I mean, collapse. So, I mean, thinking like a quicksand thing, though. Okay, we're pretty much on course where we need to be. As long as we don't run into a wolf, we're okay. I think we can handle most anything else that I've discovered, anyway. Doing good, guys. We're doing good. Hang in there just a little longer. We'll be back. We'll be back at the base. Okay, should be a boat right about here. We can go ahead and hop on that and get going. Delete this so we don't get confused in the future. We're rolling. I don't think anything can go wrong, really, unless our computer crashes. We're doing good. Boy, we're really into the copper now. We're in the copper age. I want to get that anvil made. Maybe we might have time in this episode to do that, potentially. At least get it poured. And we can get that done in our next episode. We can start looking at making this looks very interesting over here. We can start looking at making a saw. I feel like we need to come back to this. I'm going to mark this down here as ruins. Ruins need explored. Not just regular ruins, it is actual. We need to come back to this and dig it up. I think we might find some stuff in there. I think it's probably a tomb. I know there are tombs in the game under collapsed buildings, so I'm thinking that might be what we just found there. So, but right now the rift activity is a little high. It's medium. I can see our house lit up in the distance. That's wonderful. Good sight to see. I think we're going to work on building a little dock and harbor outside of the workshop area. I think in our next episode we're going to go back to that tomb site. At least that's what I think it is. And just explore that. We're going to make a saw. We're going to do a couple other things. I'll record that later on today. I'm going to take a break, grab some lunch. I'm going to go back and still, you know, we might even pour the anvil in our next episode. Let's just get back safely and break down these chunks. We'll probably do that. Rift activity. Almost all the time rainfall in this area. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Rift activity probably warrants us to sleep off the night. We should have a secure home, though things still spawn in it, which I'm not... Whoops, sorry. I would take a while to get used to not being able to scroll. We should be able to figure something out as to how to keep things from spawning eventually. I don't know how. pull up here to our shoreline. Get a dock built at some point in time, I'm sure. We can put our ore right here. Right here. Home sweet home. Okay, I think that's going to do it for us. Let's call it a night right here, guys. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm SwiftOwl7. This is SwiftOwl7 Gaming. In our next episode, we're going to go exploring and that one ruin and get this anvil crafted. Take care, guys.